You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Nice and sunshiny, 46 degrees going up to a high of 57. So it's 44 going up to 56. So it's nice out. It's a little brisk, but that's okay. Okay, so remember last week, right? 78 degrees, 79 degrees. Today, 54, 56. That's as high as we're going to get today, but I'm not complaining because it's still wintertime. Like I told y'all, here in Georgia, if you've never visited Georgia before, just know that the temperatures could be nuts. We had a beautiful week last week. I'm talking about 70s pretty much the entire week, and then today is 56, and that's the highest it's going to go. But anyway, it's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Listen, we finally did it. We finally did it, y'all. We launched the Gwinnett Women's Chamber on Friday with a packed house of women. There were a lot of women there, and it was a great event. You know, and I'm so excited about what the organization is going to go and all the women we're going to help. It's just an exciting time, and I was so excited because I really am not that great at planning events, but to know that we only had a couple of glitches, and that was with name tags. I didn't hear anybody else, have anything else to say. I had quite a few people talk about the name tags, and I think the thing is they wanted to feel important. Now, some people came at the last minute and they had to get their name tag, handwritten. But there were some people who paid in advance and they wanted to have their name tag typed up like everybody else. And so, we got a little bit of flack about the name tags, but that won't happen again. Because from now on, we'll double check everything before we put it out. So, but we had a lot going on. So, I was expecting some snags. That's for real, but I'm really careful about double checking everything. The night before, I'm checking everything. Like my husband will tell you, everything is lined up by the door. And I'm doing like a little checklist. Do I got this? Do I got this? Do I got that? Do I got that? And, sometimes stuff happens. So outside of the name tag glitch, and, I did have about 4 people complaining about their names having to be written. But you would think people wouldn't even complain about that, right? They're like, but they wanted their name tag typed out pretty like everybody else's. And I get it because you want to feel important like everybody else. But, that was a glitch that happened. So, but outside of that glitch, everything else was pretty cool, and just excited. Well, that was a couple of other things. I can't tell you what those things. It was one, not even a couple. It was one other thing that I got pretty much a consensus from about 5 people about this one other thing. But I can't share that with y'all because I'll be kind of putting somebody on blast. So I won't do that. But overall, I got really, really good feedback from the launch of the chamber. And here's the thing. The point of the chamber is to help women really grow their business. That's the point of the chamber. The point of the chamber is to help women grow, help women create a community so they can grow, to nurture one another, and to feel comfortable doing that. That's the purpose. Like, if you are in a place in your life and you know that what you want to do is be an entrepreneur or a business owner, and you just feel like I'm stuck, I don't have anybody to talk to, nobody understands me, because I understand that. So when I looked at what this chamber should look like, I looked at the things that I felt like were important. Now, here's the thing. Those are the things I felt important. People thought they were pretty cool too, but I really want to hear from our members, like, what do they need, right? Because what I may think they need may not be what they need. However, I got a overwhelming amount of that is great. I mean, somebody even sent me a voicemail. It was a voice message, you send a text message. They sent me a voice message, and they said, they were like, Audrey, so they called my name like 3 times, like, Audrey. This is how the voicemail went. The voice text, Audrey. I just looked at the website, Audrey, and when I tell you, and so that person is somebody I highly respect, right? And so when I hear people who I hold in high esteem say things that I don't feel like that would normally come out of their mouths, it keeps me humble, because that means that I'm doing something right. So, and I could not have done this without the people who helped me. So first I got to give a very big thanks to Georgette. She's the vice president. She helped out. She helped me pull this thing together. I got to give a big thanks to my husband, who has to listen to me with all my grumblings and mumblings. I got to give a thanks to my daughter, who took a half day from work to come out. Now, and I got to tell y'all, I'll tell you about that in a second. But thanks to my daughter, Dominique, my husband, Franklin, I want to give a big shout out to my good friend, Lamar Clark, who came out. He told me 5 times how proud he was. He called me the next day with his wife on the line, and she was like, he told me, because she couldn't come because she had to work. She had to go to a meeting. But he's like, he told me how proud he was and what a great he told me 5 times. He came to me inside the event, like 4. And then he called me the next day on the 5th time, he and his wife, to just say how proud he was. I want to give a big shout out to Mackenzie, who took all of our pictures. So I can't wait to see the pictures. Like, I'm so excited about that. And, but I want to tell y'all something that really like touched my heart, right? So I got the voice text from one of the members. She's a member. As a matter of fact, she's a founding member. So I got a voice text from her. That was really cool. Lamar told me like 5 times what a great event and how proud. He called me again yesterday. So he called me Saturday. The event was Friday. He and his wife called me on Saturday. He called me again yesterday to say how inspired he was and how proud he was and how this is making him want to move his business to the next level. But the most touching thing I got was a text message from my daughter, because they know that I'm an entrepreneur till they put me in the box. So my daughter has been used to seeing me do things and say things and create stuff. She's been used to that. But I want to say this, right? So I'm going to read you what she sent me. 5:13 a.m. Saturday morning. This was the day after the event. She says, I woke up thinking about you, and I want to say that I am beyond proud of you. You are one of the few people that never cease to amaze me. Don't worry what no one says. Keep going. That room was full of people, full to the point people had to stand, full to the point where people had to stand, or we had to find them a seat. And to me, that means a big part of your purpose was there. Stay focused. I stand behind you in whatever you desire to do. Keep it going, Daisy. We love you. So that my daughter sent that. And so that almost, and even when I read it right now, that almost brought me to tears, because one of the reasons I do the things I do is for she and my granddaughter. Right? They're probably the main reason I do the things I do, because I want her to see what's possible. I want her to see, like, you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to it, as long as you put your mind to it, right? You can create whatever you want, but it takes hard work. And so whenever I start to talk about things, and sometimes I think, because I think this, I'm not saying this is what it is, this is what I be thinking, because I have so many ideas, right? Because I have so many ideas, and I talk about them all the time. I think people just kind of take for granted that it's just something else she's doing. So when my daughter sent me this really nice message about how proud she was, because she saw the fruits of Georgia's and I labor, because we've been laboring behind the scenes for like 2.5 months, like just doing this and doing that and going here and going there. So that really made me feel some kind of way. So it chokes me up like right now, because she was so proud, and she said to me, and she's never said this, how can I help? I will ask her to help me, but she's never said, how can I help? And so, just to know that I made her proud, because she always makes me proud. She doesn't apologize for who she is. She does things by her own rules, so she always makes me proud. But it's really good to hear people say, you made me proud. And I'm not even that type of person, but sometimes it's good to hear that. Like, I'm not the kind of person that you have to stroke my ego. I'm not that person. Some people are. Some people need to hear their name. They need to be praised all the time. You did good. You did this. You did. That's not me. That's not me. I'm a person. I'm that person. I'm the person. My love language is affection, right? However, it's good to hear sometimes that you did good. I'm proud. Some people need to hear it all the time. Like, they just, it's almost, and sometimes I think it's narcissistic, but I'm like, oh, that's just their love language, which drives me crazy. But it's good to hear, and especially good to hear from my daughter. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm excited. If you want to become a member of the chamber, you don't have to live in Gwinnett County. You can be anywhere in the world, because we have virtual events as well as in-person events. So wherever you are in the world, if you want to be a part of a community, you can definitely do that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So let's get on. You know what? I'm going to go to a song because I know I was talking a lot. Then I'm going to come back and give you the national days. Then I'm going to come back and do your horoscope. So I've been talking a lot already, but I was just excited about what I'm doing. So I'm going to go to a song first. Then I'm going to come back and give you your national days and your horoscope. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
When I go with confidence, when I go to roll our hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow, wind it up all night. Baby, take your time, let me know I want. When you turn me around, I want. When the neighbors yell turn down, we keep it going like bum bum bum. Throw it back then rotation, cigarettes and just season, shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are a jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. We know like me, we know shine bright like royalty. We know stay keep a day guarantee and why. So kinda you neck is stolen. You been waiting on me to solve it for me. And last weekend you had me thinking, oh, almost kidding. I lift my head up like bum bum bum. Throw it back then rotation, cigarettes and just season, shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are a jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Can't you, can you make me feel like we could do? Oh, you make me feel like we could do it all over again, all over again. Can't you, can you make me feel like we could do? Oh, you make me feel like we could do it all over again, all over again. Jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Bum 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 bum.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney. All right, let's get this show rolling. I done told y'all a lot about what I was doing, but I just wanted to share that with you because I'm so excited. Anyway, if you want to be a member of the Gwinnett Women's Chamber, go to GwinnettWomen'sChamber.com, pick a membership and join us. You can be anywhere in the world. We invite you to join us. We have virtual events as well as in-person events. We have a big expo coming up next year. We have a big gala coming up next year. So you can be a part of all of that. But we have a lot that's going to go on inside of our community. We have our own private community that we are launching, so you'll be able to have access to that community online where you can intermingle with everybody else in the community. Also find information that's helpful for your business in the community. We just got a lot, so go to the website, look at some of the perks and benefits. I got to add one more that's missing. That's the NFT. So just go and know that if you become a member, you get a chance to get the NFT for free. All right, let's keep this show rolling. So today is March the 13th. It's Monday, baby, March the 13th. It's also National K9 Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all the K9s out there. Those are the dogs that you see that are trained to protect us, right? Dogs are our best friends. National Napping Day. Somebody said that's every day for me. Yeah, I know. Adelaide Cup Day. Commonwealth Day in Canada. Canberry Day. I don't know what that is, but it's in Australia. Celebrate the victory. 8 hours day. Somebody made that a day, y'all. Like, really? 8 hours? Okay, 8 hours day. International Every Girl Wednesday. Shout out to all the ladies out there. Happy International Every Girl Wednesday. You're a winner, darling. You are a winner. National Coconut Tart Day. So I'm not big on coconut like that, but for those of you who like coconut, it's Coconut Tart Day. L. Ron Hubbard Day. Yep. Let's celebrate the birth and achievements of L. Ron Hubbard. He was a famous writer. I remember seeing his commercial when I was a little girl. It was like that. It was like the little It was like a little it seemed like an out of space commercial back then. Elmer and Hubbard, and it used to come on. It was very mysterious, and I remember that. Ken celebrates the Life of Ken Day. That's Ken and Barbie. That's what they're celebrating. Ken and Barbie Day. National Jewel Day. So if you like jewels, National Jewel Day. National Good Samaritan Day. So be a good Samaritan Day, y'all, today. Try to be a good Samaritan every day if you can. You can if you want to. Just got to make a conscious choice. National Earmuff Day. Now that depends on where you are. If it's somewhere freezing, yeah, slap on you some earmuffs. But if it's not freezing, I don't think the earmuffs going to help you out too much. I'm just saying. Smart and Sexy Day. That would be me. Yes, I'm claiming to be smart and sexy, baby. Yes. I'm saying no. You gotta listen. If you don't think you sexy, who else gonna think you smart and sexy? I'm smart and sexy. Yes. National Open Up an Umbrella Indoors Day. Ooh, I don't know about that one. You know, I'm superstitious. I come from the old school of superstition. You don't open up no umbrella in the house. My grandma like, don't you open that umbrella? Nah. I ain't with that one. Kathy Hilton's birthday. Happy birthday, Kathy Hilton. You know Hilton from the Hilton Empire? That Hilton. Yes, happy birthday, Kathy Hilton. Oh, it's Common's birthday. Happy birthday, Common. I knew he was a fish. I just didn't know what day. Happy birthday, Common. Ozuna's birthday. Happy birthday, Ozuna. Yeah, happy birthday. Shout out. All right, that's all the national days I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow to bring you more of the national days. Now let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Tyson for today, Monday, March the 13th. Yes, it is. It's a bunch of threes there. Threes. A lot of threes there, y'all. A lot of threes. All right, we're going to kick this thing off like we always do, and that is with Aries. You will find yourself tied to the phone. Don't avoid your true feelings. Travel will be favorable and bring you the greatest rewards. All right, you're going to find yourself tied to the phone, Aries. I know you hate that because, listen, I hate being on the phone, especially if I got to be holding on and waiting for people and trying to call people. But you got to do what you got to do, Aries. You got to handle your business. So if you got to be tied to the phone today, you got to be tied to the phone. Just the way it is. Taurus, you will be able to make changes regarding your living arrangements. You can pick up additional responsibility that will lead to higher wages and a better position. Your need to use an emotional blackmail will only cause you more conflict. All right, look, stop trying to emotionally blackmail somebody, Taurus. It doesn't work. It's going to cause you problems in the long run that you can't fix. Definitely won't be able to fix them with emotional blackmail. So here's the thing. Just don't do it. If they don't want to do something, don't try to make them do it. Because at the end of the day, it's going to not come out the way you think it should. It's going to be a mess. And then they're going to be mad at you because you emotionally blackmailed them. Who likes to be blackmailed? Don't do that. If they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it. Gemini, emotional disputes will only end in sorrow. Your temper may get the better of you if a colleague has tried to ruin your reputation. Plan some family outings. Look, I get it, Gemini, because your rep is all you got, baby. Your rep, your word, and your integrity. So somebody try to make you look bad, I can see why you would be pissed off. But here's the thing. Watch what you say and do in public, even when you're mad. I did something one time that I'm not very proud of, but I was so angry. So I ordered some chicken wings from Papa John's, right? And I ordered buffalo wings. And every time they would send the wings to my house, they would send barbecue wings. And I ordered them 3 times. So they brought the wings out like 3 times and they were barbecue. And I don't like barbecue chicken. I don't like barbecue chicken. And so I was so angry because 3 times they sent me barbecue wings. And I kept calling back saying, I have barbecue wings. So instead of them saying on the telephone, ma'am, our buffalo wings are actually barbecue wings. Because I didn't know that. Buffalo wings to me is hot. They're buffalo. The girl said to me, so she said this when I went in. So when I came in, when I walked in the door, they was like, I think that's that lady. So this is what they say. So I said, I ordered buffalo wings. I said, and 3 times they've come to my house and they brought me barbecue wings, right? Because now I'm annoyed because it's my 3rd time. Now I got to come to the store. And I go to the store and then the girl gets really snotty. Like I made a mistake. And I was so livid. It was a tip jar on the counter. I pushed the tip jar off the counter. That's how mad I was. And I regret that because there were people in the store and they were so nasty and the customer service was so bad it ticked me off. I I said I would never do that again. So I've tried very hard not to ever let that happen again. So I get it, Gemini. You know, your reputation, and it wasn't about my reputation. It was about really bad customer service. And the fact that they thought it was funny, like they were laughing. I'm like, I've ordered this 3 times and you guys are laughing, and I had to leave my house to come over here for you to tell me, oh, the buffalo wings are barbecue wings. I'm like, well, who's supposed to know that? So I never ate from Papa John's after that, ever. I was like, I would never patronize them ever, because I made a complaint to Papa John's and they never answered me back. I was like, really? Like, and I know I was wrong for like pushing the tip jar on the floor, but I was so mad. So I vowed to never do that again, because I could have easily ruined my reputation. People could have been in the store. They could have took videos of me acting crazy, but I was that mad, y'all. And I think I was really mad because they were laughing, and I was already ticked off because they had been to my house 3 times with the wrong wings, and then they had the nerve to be laughing like it was funny. So anyway, I get it, Gemini. I said all that to say I get it, but listen, let's try our best to be better people. So from that day forward, because I was so angry, I decided I was going to do my very, 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 very best to be a better person. And so my daughter says now, she's like, oh, you be trying to be diplomatic about everything. But I don't. I be trying to be rational about everything, because I know when I'm pissed off, I can be very irrational. So I know me, and I'm not ashamed to say who I am. So other than be an irrational, out of control person, I have to stop and think before I do stuff. And a lot of times I just let stuff blow over. I just want, like last week, Georgette and I went to this restaurant. We were trying to do business with the restaurant. The general manager was literally 10 feet behind us. He wouldn't even come over and talk to us. We were trying to bring him business on a regular basis, like at least twice a month with a group of women. He wouldn't even come over and entertain a conversation with us. This was a restaurant downtown Lawrenceville. I'm like, really? Like, he wouldn't even, we sat there for about 2 hours talking. We talked to the manager, and she was really nice. She said, well, let me talk to the general manager, who was literally 10 feet behind us, putting together some kind of apparatus. That man never took a second to even speak. He didn't say hello. He didn't say goodbye. We were trying to bring him business. I wanted to make a complaint so bad. I wanted to, because I was like, what in the world? And what I asked her was, are you guys busy on Wednesdays? Which is the day we were trying to do stuff. And she was like, nope. So you mean to tell me we're trying to bring you business on a non-busy day, and you can't even take 2 seconds to come over and say, hey, ladies, I will get back to you as soon as possible. I need to get this done. He was putting together something. He had people who worked at the restaurant sitting around watching him put the thing together. They could have put that together while he came and talked to us. Terrible customer service. The food was good. The customer service was awful. I was like, I will never go back there. And I won't even recommend them. If anybody asks me, I'm like, yeah, the customer service is horrible. The young lady who served us was great. The manager was great. The general manager, horrible. I was like, okay, that is ridiculous. And he said he would email us. That was last Tuesday. Today is almost Tuesday again. Never got an email from him. I was like, that is unbelievable. Terrible customer service. But I was cool. I was just like, yeah, I won't come here again. So people are watching you, so I get it. All right, Cancer. You will be able to talk to your lover about future goals and perhaps make plans for 2 of you to take a vacation. You can make new friends by taking part in social events involving colleagues. You need a change of pace. All right, Cancer, listen, you need a change of pace. Take you a day. Take you a day to do something exciting, to do something relaxing. I want a spa day. That's what I want. I want to go to Saltville Grotto over in Snellville, because I keep seeing your advertisements everywhere. Yeah, they're getting me with those advertisements. It's working, y'all. People over at Saltville Grotto, yeah, your advertisements are working. I'm just 2 steps away from coming in your door because of your advertising. I'm trying to tell you now, y'all think ads don't work. Ads, they are working on me. And now I'm talking about them for free on my show because because they have really, really compelling ads that are floating around. And every time I see one, I was like, I got to get over there. I'm going to make my way over to Saltville Grotto. And they are not a client. They need to be my client on this show. But I'm going. So ads are working. So anyway, I said all that to say, Cancer, change your pace. Do something for yourself. Take a minute for yourself. Go to movies, go to lunch, get you a spa day, get your pedicure, manicure, whatever it is, a facial, whatever's going to make you feel good. You need a change of pace. Leo, you may find yourself changing crowds. Travel will be in your best interest regardless of whether it is business or pleasure. You may need help with your financial situation. All right, here's the thing, Leo. If you need help with your financial situation, you have to ask for that. People can't read your mind. They don't know that you're in need. And if you're like most of us, they look at us and they're like, oh, they got everything going on. They got it going on. Everything is good. Everything may not always be good. And you need to ask for help if you need it. I don't care. It may not be money. It may be other things. Because people on the outside looking in and you look like your stuff is together. And I want to say something else, but this is a family show. You look like your ish is together. They're going to think your ish is together. So they're not going to offer you help. If you need help, Leo, you have to ask for help, okay? Whether it's financial or otherwise, you have to ask, because most of the time, people are not looking at you to say, you know what, I'm just going to offer them some help today. That's not what we do. That's not what we do. And if you did do that, people are like, what you doing that for? They must want something. I'm just saying, you know how we are. That's how we are. It's human nature. Virgo, you will have some wonderful ideas that should bring you extra money. The battle continues. Call someone you haven't seen in a long time. All right, look, you got them wonderful ideas, Virgo. Go ahead, knock it out the box, baby. Put your ideas out there. Just do it. Don't hold back. Just do it. Don't be afraid. Just do it. All right? They're wonderful ideas. You never know where it could lead you to. Just do it. That's all. All right, I'm going to go to the song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Stay tuned.
Like the wind, you're like a butterfly, need to be seen. You always need to fly. You always leave. Never tell me where. You need the wind, the wind. It always takes you there. Always the same routine in the morning. You always leave me without a warning. Without you here, babe, I'm feeling lonely. Come on and calm down my body, baby. It's okay now, as long as you're here. As long as I know you fly back to me. But it's okay now, as long as you're here. As long as I know you fly back to me. You're like a dream
Welcome back, y'all. New music. Y'all know I love music on this show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, bringing you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thies. I'm going to pick it up with Libra. Too much might lead to hassle. Romantic encounters are evident through travel and educational pursuits. You always seem to spend more than you make. Ain't that the truth? I know that's the truth. Listen, too much could lead to hassles. Try to do as less as possible so you can get things done. You don't want any hassles today, Libra, so don't try to do too much. Yep, too much talk, that is. Don't talk so much. Scorpio, you are best to move quickly and get in good with the boss. Keep your feet on the ground if you can. You may have a problem with dealing with elders. All right, you got to move quick. If you want to get in with the boss today, Scorpio, you can't be you can't be lingering around. You got to move quick. Can't be lollygagging and waste time. You got to move quick. Sagittarius, your best efforts come through investments concerning your home. Don't let siblings put pressure on you. You can't win, and they won't listen. Here's the thing. Don't waste your time trying to appease, trying to convince, trying to do anything. You can't win because they won't listen. So don't waste your time, Sagittarius. When you get to the point where you see, you know what, this is not going to happen, let it go and keep it moving. Don't waste the energy. Put your energy into something else. Capricorn, try to avoid any drastic decisions concerning personal legal matters. You may have been too nice to a friend who just wanted to take advantage of you. Partners may try to argue with you. However, you must stand your ground. All right, look, don't be too nice to everybody. Some people is just there for the ride. You're nice to people. They want to take advantage of your kindness, and you know who they are. When you know who they are, treat them like you know who they are. Don't let them take advantage of you, Capricorn, because you know you can be really nice at times. Like sometimes too daggone nice. I have about 5 Capricorn friends, and I find that they're all too nice at times. So don't be so nice all the time. I'm not saying don't be nice. Don't be too nice all the time to the point where people take advantage of you. That's all I'm saying. Aquarius, opportunities will come through behind the scenes activities. Travel and educational pursuits may help you alleviate the stress you've been feeling. New romantic partners may attend a function that puts you in the limelight. All right, are they coming with you, Aquarius, or will you meet them at this function? Whatever the case, they could be your new romantic partner. So put your best foot forward, baby, and make sure you look the part. Let me tell y'all a quick story. So my daughter went with me to go shopping on Thursday to find me something to wear for the chamber launch on Friday, right? And I said to her, I saw this really cute pantsuit that I actually loved. It was pink. I love pink, and I put it on. She's like, oh, that's cute, but that doesn't give chamber. I'm like, what? I thought it was really cute. She's like, that doesn't give chamber. I said, what do you mean? She's like, that doesn't look chamber. So she picked me out this really cute green and black dress, which I actually fell in love with. Like, okay, the dress is cute. I look cute. And so, but I said all that to say it was a cute dress. And sometimes, you got to make sure you look the part. Like, because I felt like I was going to be cute, which I was going to be cute. But she said I looked like I was going to a party versus a chamber event. She's like, yeah, that doesn't give chamber. So anyway. All right, last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces, you can finish projects early, which will bring you praise from superiors. Conflict over joint finances are likely. Consider the source before you believe what you hear. That says it all right there, fish. I don't have to say too much else. Consider the source. That's all I'm saying. Listen, consider the mother freaking source. You can't believe everything from everybody. There are some people that can say something, and the minute they say it, I'll be like, that's a lie. Because that source is always dishonest. So I'm just saying, consider the source, fish. That's all I'm saying. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thies. So now let's get on to some news you can use. I had to tell y'all this story because I thought this was pretty cool. So here's the story. It says, Georgia Senate says kids don't need permits to pay taxes on lemonade stands. They don't need permits or to pay taxes on lemonade stands. So if your kids open up a lemonade stand, they don't have to worry about getting a special permit. They don't have to worry about, paying taxes. That's if the revenues do not exceed $5,000 in a calendar year. Now, here's the thing. A lemonade stand could bring you a lot of money. I met this little girl. She had a lemonade business. She didn't have a stand. She had a whole business. But anyway, if your kids have a lemonade stand and they don't make more than $5,000 a year, they don't have to worry about a special permit. They don't have to worry about paying taxes if the money does not exceed $5,000. So that's Senate Bill 55. It's called the Lemonade Stand Act. I thought that was pretty cute. So I just wanted to share that because I thought that was so cute, the Lemonade Stand Act. But anyway, because I know people going to be reading it like, wait a minute, the kids ain't got to pay no taxes. We're going to start this business. We're going to say it's the kids. No. If it does not exceed $5,000, if your business go over $5,000, you got to pay Uncle Sam his money. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Don't even front, y'all. Don't even try to do it. All right, community discussion on mental health is set for Wednesday. So the Gwinnett County residents are being invited to participate in a discussion on mental health in Duluth this week. The Gwinnett County Board of Education Chairwoman Therese Johnson said in an announcement on Facebook that community leaders got together to organize the panel discussion, which will be held from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. on Wednesday at the McClure Health Science High School, which is located at 3921 Club Drive in unincorporated Duluth. The event is described as a community listening panel and discussion and question and answer session. So, if you have somebody who's suffering from mental health, or you know somebody who knows somebody who suffers from mental health, this may be a good opportunity for you to get involved and to support what they got going on. So that's going to be this Wednesday from 5 to 7. It's going to be at McClure Health Science High, and that's located at 3921 Club Drive in unincorporated Duluth. So if you want to attend that, it's free. You can attend that. They got a lot that's going to be going on. They're going to be able to answer your questions with a professional panel, mental health professionals. So check it out. I just wanted to say that up front, just in case somebody had to jump off the show and they wanted to know more about this. Mental health is a big deal, y'all. It really is. Like, you don't think that it is, but it's a big deal. And it has changed a lot about how we think about stuff and do things. So many people are suffering from so much stuff. I mean, me personally, I went through a stage where I was suffering from PTSD from the pandemic, losing my mom to the pandemic, the George Floyd incident, all the craziness that was going on 20 and 21. It was crazy. And I still kind of, I would hear a siren and just kind of freeze up, and I would call my brother on the phone just because at that time, he was literally around the corner from me, probably about 2 miles. So you can hear sirens 2 miles away. And every time I would hear a siren, because George Floyd was stuck in my head, I would get paranoid. So I would call and see where everybody was. So it was just a bad time. All right. Anyway, the first road is being built for Rowen, a life science facility in East Gwinnett. The project is set to be constructed over 2,000 acres of land in Dacula and the Apalachee River. And that's north of 316 and south of Route 8. Rowen is a project that is going to create 90,000 jobs this century and contribute billions to the economy of Georgia. So in December, the county commission approved a new zoning district for Rowen, the land that requires developers to comply with Rowen Foundation design guidelines, which includes environmental practices such as preserving native plants and green space. The Georgia Department of Economic Development is still seeking the first company or companies to become founding partners. So anyway, they're about to start building the roads over there. That's a 2,000 acre project. It's going to create 90,000 jobs. That's a lot of jobs, y'all. A lot of jobs, which means that's a lot of economic power. A lot of economic power in the county. So that's pretty doggone cool, if I must say so myself. I sure am. All right, so listen, I got to go. I hate to leave y'all, but I got to go. So I'm going to go to my last song because I got a very important meeting that I have to attend. So I'm going to go to my last song, and then I'm going to come back and give you my words of inspiration for the day before I go. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Just pulled up to the house, don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment to rest, feeling stressed out. Give it a cut, I put that on God when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home with the negativity, with that broke mentality. Jump on jealousy, my bad. Get away from me, 'cause I've been working all day. Can I catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep keep your better. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Already got the world on me. Give a pretty brown girl a space. You can keep your better. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Catch a break. Better way. Oh, Mom and Dad's only daughter. Do I make you proud? Writing my life in lyrics. Do you like the sound? Seeking approval constantly. When it's my truth I own, I speak it. Don't make sense now. Give it a cut. Yeah. Put that on cut when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home with that jump off my back. 'Cause I've been working all day. Can I catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. 'Cause I've been working all day. Can I catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Already got the world on me. Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey. Catch a break. Better way. Oh, hey.
Welcome back, welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration for the day. And here it goes. It says, the magic in new beginning is truly the most powerful of them all. Let me say that again. The magic in new beginnings is truly the most powerful of them all. Josiah Martin said that, and Josiah was right. New beginnings, man, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel refreshed to start something new. Now, here's the thing. Some of us like me, and I'm talking about myself, we get excited about new beginnings. I get excited about new beginnings. I get excited when I can keep starting stuff. And I had to learn that about myself, right? Because I was struggling a little bit. I almost felt like me having all these great new ideas was a little bit of a curse. And then it came to me just like a ton of bricks that, new beginnings make you excited. Now you got to figure out how to leverage that for your own benefit and your own sanity. So sometimes new beginnings are exciting. You might want to move somewhere new. You might want to travel somewhere new. You might want to eat something new. Whatever it is, it's a new beginning. And here's the thing. Every day you wake up and open your eyes, you have another opportunity for a new beginning. My question to you is, what you going to do with that new beginning? So all I got for you today, could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 42 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. Listen, if you missed any episodes of this show, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there, and also be sure to share the website with your friends. Again, that's goodmorninggwinnett.com. Listen, I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. You guys stay safe out there, and until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.